Okay, hello everyone, my name is Marco and let's get reading. So today I am doing a little TBR game that I decided to try. I have this little clay slug here and I'm going to be using this as my board piece. Basically, I'm going to be playing like a little game that I made. I will say the board is kind of low quality in the sense that it looks really bad, but also I'm not an artist or a graphic designer and I didn't want to use AI, no AI. So it's gonna look bad for a while and maybe I'll commission art eventually, but like it's not gonna be until I start really getting into the game. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's our board. So here's how it works. The blue spaces I can start on. So I have 5 categories: manga or comic, nonfiction, YA, middle grade, and adult. And I can start any of these spaces, but I have to choose a book from that category. And then the red spaces are just, I can choose from whatever book in whatever section. I just have to fit the prompt. June is currently Pride Month, so I want to read at least one queer like novel or novella or like piece of work. So I think I'm going to start with adult. So I'm going to put my slug here. So I have to choose an adult book. So what I'm going to choose is, what I have decided to choose is Nobody's Baby by Olivia Waite. This is a sci-fi mystery novella series. I really like the first book. The first book, we follow a main character who is a detective, and it takes place in this world where like people's memories are stored, and so when somebody dies, they can have their memories restored and they can like be revived again. So we're following like this world that technically no one can die in when someone does actually die. And so I really like the first book, and the second book I think has to do with the baby or something, but yeah, I'm really excited to read this one as well. So let's go ahead and roll. Okay, so I got a 2, and the 2 options I have is new to me author or an old book, which means a book that I bought in 2023. I think I'm gonna go with 2023 because like the stuff over here where like the middle grade section is, I might really enjoy. And over here is like more nonfiction, which I'm not in the mood to read. So I think I'm gonna go with an old book. So 1, 2, old book. The rule is I can choose anything from 2023. I don't have to choose exactly the oldest. And I decided to get Wings of Fire, the graphic novel, book 1, The Dragonite Prophecy. I read the first Wings of Fire novel and I really enjoyed it, and I plan on reading the entire series, but I need to get to it because it's been like a year since I read the first book and I haven't continued it. And now I need a refresher. So I'm going to read the graphic novel book 1 so that way I can be refreshed on the whole series, and that way I can start book 2 soon. So that's why I chose that book. Let's go ahead and roll again. Okay, I got a 5, so let's see what I can choose. I can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can choose LGBT plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 words or less of a title. I'm probably gonna go with LGBT plus because it is Pride Month, but let me check what down here is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4 words or more. I'm definitely gonna go with LGBT plus, so let's go ahead and move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I have to choose an LGBT plus book. Okay. And for this one, I'm going to choose Restart After Growing Hungry. This is a BL about this guy who goes home after losing his job. I really like the first book, so I'm excited to read the second one as well. But let's go ahead and roll again. I need to choose more novels. I want to do at least 3 prose books and a bunch of comics or manga. So that way I have some variety for the vlog that I end up doing. All right, and I got a 4. So 4, I can always go backward because if I go backwards, I'll have a bunch of options. But I want to go forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do a standalone, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 200 pages or less. So I can either do a standalone novel or a 200-page novel, or a 3 words or less novel, or a 4 words or more novel. Let me look around my TBR and decide what to do. So I have decided to do a 200 pages or less, mostly because I'm still getting back into reading novels, and I do get into reading something easily when it comes to novels. So we're going to move to 200 pages or less. 1, 2, 3, 4. For this one, I have chosen to read Thornhedge by Teen King Fisher. I don't know anything about this book. I've heard really good things about it. I knew what it was about at one point, but I already forgot about it. Let me read the back. So apparently we follow this main character named Toadling, who's kidnapped by fairies as a child, and now that she's grown up, she wants to go back to her family, but it seems like fairies are a bit difficult, so it might be difficult going back to her hometown, and I think the fairies are trying to stop her. Sounds interesting. But I chose that. Now let's roll again. Okay, so I got a 2, so I have to do, I guess I can go backwards. 1, 2. I don't want to read a classic right now. I really don't. So I think I'm going to have to go forward to 3 words or less of a title. So this basically means a title that's just 3 words or less. So 1, 2. Okay, so I've decided on a middle grade novel. I'm going to read Witchlings. So I was going to choose Witchlings, but I have decided to do the second book in the Wings of Fire series, The Lost Heir, since I do need to finish the series and I do want to get to it really badly. So I'm going to pick up book 2, which is 3 words exact. Okay, I rolled again and I got a 6. For deciding, I can go like some really different directions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can choose a popular book, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually, if that's the same way, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can choose a series, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A used book or a classic. Okay, so I have decided I'm going to go to series and choose another middle grade novel. So let's go ahead and go to series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have decided I'm going to read The Enchanted Bridge by Zeta Elliott. This is the 4th book in the Dragons on a Bag series, which is a middle grade series about like dragons and like witches. There are 5 books in the series. I really want to finish this series, so I need to pick up this book. So we have 4 novels now, so I think I'm going to choose some more graphic novels and comics. So let's go ahead and roll one more time. Okay, so I rolled a 4, so I can choose BIPOC or fantasy. Let me see if I have any BIPOC graphic novels I want to choose. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So for BIPOC, I ended up choosing The Girl Who Married a Skull and Other African Stories. This is a short story collection featuring a bunch of African authors. The title really got me and I was like, ooh, that sounds cool. I really want to read this. So I am excited to read this. And there are a bunch of different anthologies by this same editor, I guess. So I'm probably gonna read some more of this editor's works, or at least more of this editor's anthologies. Anyways, I'm gonna roll one more time maybe, and then I think that'll be it. Okay, so I got a 5, so I can either go to, let me see. I can either go to new author or black and white cover. New author means new to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I decided to choose a manga. I ended up picking up Rainbows After Storms. This is a girls' love romance manga. I don't know that much about it. It seems like it's gonna be a high school slice of life romance. And it's also girls' love, which I can never go wrong with. And I think that's gonna be everything for this TBR game. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap up everything I ended up getting on my TBR. So let me talk about the novels and novellas first. So first I have Nobody's Baby by Olivia Waite. This is a sci-fi mystery series that I got for the adult category. Next up, I got Thornhedge. This is a fantasy about fairies. The Enchanted Bridge, which is a middle grade series. This is a series I really want to read. And then we have another dragon series, The Wings of Fire Book 2. I forgot to mention what this is about. Basically, a bunch of dragon children are prophesized to end this war going on. And so it's about them going on this journey to like end this war, if I remember correctly. Then let's talk about the graphic novels. I got The Girl Who Married a Skull, which is a African anthology short story collection. Really excited about this one. Seems like it's gonna be really fun. Then we have the first book in the Wings of Fire series, the graphic novel editions, The Dragonette Prophecy. I already mentioned what the Wings of Fire is about, but you know, this is a graphic novel adaptation. Then we have Rainbows After Storms for manga. This is a girls' love manga. And then we have Restart After Growing Hungry, which is a boys' love romance about one of these adults who has lost his job and is going back to his hometown, and them like getting a romance after going back to their hometown. I think I can do this in June. I really do. But that's gonna be everything for now. I will see you guys next time.